What's up, JRW here. Today I'm gonna be doing like a tour of my shelving of my wrestling figures and everything, of the room and everything. So let's get into that. Okay, so starting off in the corner that we just started the video in, at the very top is there's a Legion of the Doom, other known as Road Warriors poster, pretty awesome. Then we got a Wrestling Buddy Sting still in the package, and then still in the package Matt Cardona and Brian Myers ringside exclusive. Major Wrestling Figure Podcast figures one of 5,000, one of 1,500 for both of them. A ringside little it's like they're kind of like poster, like I don't know what you want to call them, like pamphlet things. Before we get lower, same height like the room. We still in the package, Micro Brawlers, the very first series of AEW Micro Brawlers, Mr. Brody Lee, Darby Allin, Jon Moxley, Chris Jericho, and then there were a special exclusive Major Wrestling Figure Podcast like merchandise box. These were in it with Macho Man Randy Savin and Major Wrestling Figure Podcast referee, a Gold Dust autograph, authentic WWE poster autograph, the package of the WWE Mattel Creations Ultimate Edition Attitude Era ring. It's just empty because the ring's in the arena. I got the 1 of 3,000 AEW Mr. Brody Lee rare figure, and then Target exclusive Sammy Guevara. And over here we got an AEW poster. I got it the very first Revolution show, a certified G thumb, Finn Balor like mini stuff, and a little kind of like plush guy, and AJ Styles as well. A WWE bag from the most recent WWE show I've been to. A bunch of boxes, Slam City stuff, CM Punk ice cream, NWO, old WCW figure, Retro Fast, Owen Hart, old basic package. There's the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast merchandise box, a little bit of the bubbly package, defining moments, a WWE Cup, some more defining moments. There's a Rock and Mankind box. There's the Cody Rhodes Mattel Creations shipping box, another Retrofest box. But now let's get into the shelving. We have the Top Picks Fiend figure still in the package, WWE Elite Series 89 still in the package, Bobby Lashley, and then this is my this is my Ruthless Aggression shelf. So these are all Ruthless Aggression figures besides the ones in the package, which actually Bobby Lashley is a Ruthless Aggression wrestler, but Bray Wyatt's not. But they're just there like to add some pop from the background. We got Boogeyman, Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, Great Khali, Mick Foley, MVP, Shawn Michaels, Bobby Lashley, Batista, Randy Orton, Chris Jericho, Brock Lesnar, RVD, Edge, Rhino, Mark Henry, and Big Show. So that's my Ruthless Aggression shelf. Down here we have the two-pack backs of two basics backs like for the packaging. This is my PG era shelf. I know there's a lot. I'm missing a lot of people. I also have them. I just kind of ran out of room. I probably could fit some more, and there's probably some like arguments between some of these guys should be in the PG era. But we have I always forget these guys' names because they look the exact same, but they were like the Lucha twin guys with always this little guy, the little bull guy. The New Day don't have Xavier Woods. Actually, I do have a Kofi Kingston, but I only have one, and I have him with the modern day bin for setup, so I don't have some duplicates of him, so I just put Xavier Woods and Big E. We got Big Show, Hulk Hogan, because that's the Hogan from, I think, WrestleMania. It's from WrestleMania 30 when he came out, but he wore that outfit a couple times during the PG era. Dolph Ziggler, Ryback, Miz, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels. This is when they were in DX during like the 2008 and 2010 run, like 2008 to 2012 run of DX. At the very end, Luke Harper, Braun Strowman, Luke Harper, Rip / Brody Lee, rest in peace. I still can't believe that he's dead. It wasn't even that long ago that he was in WWE or wrestling in AEW. It's just crazy. Braun Strowman, Eric Rowan, Bray Wyatt, Rusev / Miro, Finn Balor and the Demon outfit, Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho, Dean Ambrose, other known as Jon Moxley, Daniel Bryan when he won both titles at WrestleMania 30, John Cena, the face of the PG era, Seth Rollins when he won the WWE title and cashed in the Money in the Bank, CM Punk Triple H when he had the skull. I think it was WrestleMania 32, if I'm right. It might have been WrestleMania 32 or 33, I can't remember. Roman Reigns and AJ Styles. So that's my PG era shelf, and down here is just some like coloring things for like making custom things. An AEW lunchbox that I got at the Revolution thing. It was an exclusive for if you only got certain seats, you would get this stuff. LJN, Darby Allin, and then ringside exclusive LJN, Young Bucks, and Maximum Sweat, Stone Cold. But that's this whole corner. Also, plus in this area, this corner is my backstage to my arena. That I do that kind of review of stuff in a separate video. But that is this one corner, absolutely packed with stuff. That's the arena, but that'll be a different video review. Okay, now we're in another part of my room. Here's a Cody Rhodes wrestling superstar. It's supposed to be like an old-fashioned LJN because it's one of his LJN figure, but there's a little poster that came with it. I got the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes DC poster. They were throwing them to the crowd at the very first AEW Revolution show in Chicago. They were just throwing them out. I got like 3 of them. I got a Cody, I got a Kenny Omega, and an SCU. I've never seen them on eBay or anything. I don't know if they're worth anything, but if you weren't at the show, you didn't get them, and if you weren't lucky to catch one, you didn't get one. Cutout of Cody Rhodes when he won the TNT title, because this is my Cody Rhodes AEW shelf. All my AEW Cody Rhodes figures, which I got a lot. I have every single AEW like release, like normal series, not counting all the chase and everything. Besides the Supreme, I still need to get that, but I do have a chase. I have the rare 1 of 3,000 Cody Rhodes from Unmatched Series 4 in the Defender case and everything. I got the LJN AEW Series 1A, not the 1B. I got the very first series before they re-released them. Ringside exclusive when Cody Rhodes won the TNT Championship. Unrivaled Series 4 Cody Rhodes, and then Unmatched Series 4 normal version of Cody Rhodes. Also a Cody card back there. Another ringside like a little pamphlet thing. Down here is all my John Cena elites. That's not counting basics and alternate editions. Otherwise I would not be able to fit them all in this one little shelf. I got the Elite Series 100 box back there because I really like the artwork on the Elite Series 100s. I have part of like all of the Samoan family. I can't fit them all on one shelf. I gotta end up making like a double-sided like shelf for all of them, because we got Hanaui and Fatu, The Rock, Rikishi, which and then we got Roman Reigns, the head of the table, with the Undisputed Universal 2 titles. I do have a lot more of the family that I could fit. I know there's that 3-pack coming out soon of The Rock, High Chief, and Rocky Johnson. Once I get that, I'll probably make like a whole section of the family because there's so many of them. Here's all my elite style / AEW style Chris Jericho, so it's not counting basics. So I got elite, I can't remember what elite series that Chris Jericho is, and that's Unrivaled Series 8 Chris Jericho, ringside exclusive, a little bit of bubbly Chris Jericho, AEW's Unrivaled Series 1A Chris Jericho, and then the Amazon exclusive Chris Jericho. Over here is just some of my favorite wrestlers from when I first started watching wrestling and what their attires were like, kind of Sami Zayn's, Kevin Owens, and AJ Styles, which also Chris Jericho was in there, and John Cena. Alright, below that is my Rhodes family shelf with the Cody Rhodes figure, and I got Dustin Rhodes, Dusty Rhodes, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, and when Cody Rhodes was Stardust, as he was like dressed up as his dad. I feel like this is a really cool shelf. Cody Rhodes is my most favorite wrestler. That's also why I have so many Cody Rhodes figures, and I just really enjoy the Rhodes family, and I thought it would be a cool like display to make, which I really like this part of the shelf. There's all my Rock elites. Not all of them are there, obviously, because one's on the Samoan family shelf and another one the actual package, because this is an Elite Series 100 package. It's not even on here. He's on my Attitude Era shelf. I got the Rock and Sock Connection ringside exclusive Rock, Greatest Hits Rock, which I added the Intercontinental title because this is when he won the Intercontinental title, and a WrestleMania 39 Rock. That's not what his outfit's from, but that was the series. Below here is all my Rey Mysterio's elites, besides one is on the Attitude Era shelf, and one is in the modern day like main roster bin for setups. There's the Elite Series 100 packaging, which I love the artwork on all those figures. I got the Elite Series 100 Rey Mysterio, and then the Greatest Hit Rey Mysterio, and then right here is just some fun elites that I like. I need to put on Seth Rollins' actual top piece. I forgot to do that. And then Edge, his return elite figure. That's why I put it here. Is one Sami Zayn's figure, and then one of my favorites, Bobby Roode. I need to put his outfit on too. And then down here, don't mind my dogs barking if you can hear them. Old WWF Bendums, and then some Ninja Turtle WWE figures. And here's just some like Guardians of the Galaxy figures. Right here is my custom-made WWE to scale belt, because it's actual scale. I made it all with the logo and everything. I feel like it's pretty good. Up here is probably my favorite shelf, because it's just like the coolest looking one, is the Ultimate Edition shelf, but with all the Ultimate Edition boxes on the sides, and then the Mattel Creations Kane box. And then up here is the very first Legend Series, Legend Series 1, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, still in the package, never been opened. That is the very old, well, not very old, but old compared to all the other Elite figures that I have still in the package, because that's from like 2010 when they first started doing the Elite series by Mattel. Down here we have, I think it was Ultimate Edition Series 3 or 2 Triple H, and then Ultimate Edition Series 4 Brock Lesnar and Shawn Michaels. Brock Lesnar's shirt is taken off right now because I was using his sleeveless shirt for Logan Paul. Kane, I can't remember what Ultimate Edition Series Kane and Undertaker are from, but that's those two. Target exclusive, one of my favorite Ultimate Editions, Target exclusive, Batista when he won the World Heavyweight title against Triple H. And then the Mattel Creations ringside exclusive, not ringside exclusive, Mattel Creations Attitude Era Raw's War ring Kane, which actually I think this Kane's better than this Kane. Just my personal opinion, I like the gear better. Over here is Edge's Ultimate Edition when he returned at the Royal Rumble. I definitely think that's one of the coolest Ultimate Editions, because that was such an amazing moment. I always remember that was so cool when Edge returned. The Rock Ultimate Edition, he's missing the WWE title because I'm using that for Roman Reigns for the new Undisputed title, because there's none that kind of look like it, so I'm just using that one to be different. This is John Cena's one of his Ultimate Editions is the one with the spinner title, and it says Hustle, Loyalty, Respect. It's all black outfit. One of the best Ultimate Editions in my opinion is this Ric Flair, an absolute amazing robe. And then here is Ultimate Edition series, I can't remember which series this is. I think it's series 15. I could be wrong though. No, yeah, I'm wrong. It's series 15. Ultimate Warrior, and then Ultimate Edition series, also 15, same series, Brock Lesnar. Which the one thing I'm so confused about this Ultimate Edition series is that he has the Universal title. He came with both, but he never won the blue Universal title. He faced Roman several times where they went head to head for both titles, but he never won the blue title. He had the WWE title, and Roman had the Universal title, but he never won. Roman won. So Mattel got it wrong. He had the red one, which obviously came with his older one, but that was before he returned with the beard and long hair. I don't know. I don't care that much, but it's kind of like a scratching head kind of moment, like, huh? I don't have my AJ Styles on display because he's in the main roster bin, because that's my favorite AJ Styles figure I like to use. But I do have also that from that series, Ultimate Edition Series 16, Razor Ramon, the main one, not the Chase. Just did a review not that long ago on the channel. Go check that out. Really good figure, and then the AJ should be here, but it's not. My absolute favorite figure of all time, Ultimate Edition, Mattel Creations, exclusive. Well, until I didn't open it until I saw that Ringside now is selling it on their website, which completely just ruined the value of it, because you can get 2 of them, and that's just per order, so you can order a bazillion of them. So now it's not like it's rare really anymore, it might be still be going for some money. It's like $65 on Ringside. I paid $45 on the pre-order a year ago, but this figure is the greatest figure, in my opinion, made by Mattel ever. It's so good, and the packaging is just beautiful with the ramp and everything. I'm a little biased because Cody is my favorite of all time, but god dang, that packaging and that figure is beautiful. But I gotta say, I love Ringside, but god dang, you ruined the price of that. I was gonna keep it in the package, but once you put it on your freaking website, there goes down the price of it, because you can buy as many as you want, and now, like, yeah, you have to pay $65 or $75, but it's seriously, you went from being only if you pre-ordered that first week, or that one week, now it's you can get whenever you want to. But it's not the end of the world. I don't really care that much about it, because I probably would have never sold it, because Cody's my all-time favorite. Below the Ultimate Edition shelf is my golden era shelf, so like Hulk Hogan, the very beginning of WWF and everything. We got over here Bam Bam Bigelow, Stunning Steve Austin, Macho Man Defining Moments, Jake the Snake, Sid Justice or Psycho Sid, Razor Ramon, Junkyard Dog, Big John Studd, George the Animal Steel, Bret Hart, Roddy Piper, WCW Sting before he became like the Scorpion Sting, kind of like the Ultimate Warrior Sting. I would say when I was younger that it was like Hillbilly Jim, and then Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Ultimate Warrior, British Bulldog, Tatanka, another Hulk Hogan figure when he, it's just his that was when he like the Mr. America kind of thing. It wasn't a Mr. America, but he kind of like had it was an interesting outfit, but it's from a SummerSlam. Undertaker before he was Undertaker, Davey Boy Smith, other known as British Bulldog, Cowboy Bob Orton, Shawn Michaels, Macho Man Randy Savage is Ultimate Maniac's outfit, Vader, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Ric Flair, Rocky Johnson, The Undertaker, Macho King / Macho Man, Andre the Giant, and the King, the face of the Golden Era, Hulk Hogan. I love this shelf. It's so colorful and everything, because all the different cool outfits. That's the one thing I love about the Golden Era, is all the, like, the bright colors and everything. That's the same thing with the Ultimate Edition. I love the colors and everything that pop. I feel like especially like the PG era figures aren't as like vibrant and that stuff. But down here is the Attitude Era shelf. It's a little darker because it's just lower. We got so also up here I have Legends figures, just boxes in the back. Same thing with down here, but in the back, sorry for the lighting, you can't see very well, but I can't, hold on, see if I can move. You got Ken Shamrock, Edge, the APA, Undertaker, another Ken Shamrock, another Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, Edge, Kane, Hurricane, D-Generation X, so you got X-Pac, Road Dogg, Triple H when they invaded WCW, and then Shawn Michaels with a DX shirt, Mankind, other known as Mick Foley, The Rock, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. So this is the WWF side, because I did it like in Monday Night Wars, Attitude Era. Also the Ken Shamrock thing, I had the normal Ken Shamrock, and then the Chase Ken Shamrock. Oh, let's see, here's the blue gear. I got both. Then I have, so it's like, this is the WWF side, Monday Night Wars, and then the WCW side. So you got Brian Knobbs, one of the Nasty Boys, Hulk Hogan's debut gear at WCW, Rey Mysterio's gear when he at Halloween Havoc at WCW when he was Cruiserweight Champion, Vader, Bam Bam Bigelow, and then we got AJ Styles when he was in WCW, and then the NWO, Lex Luger, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and then Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Not as much on the WCW side. I plan on getting more WCW figures for this shelf. I got plenty of WWF, but that is the Golden Era Monday Night Wars, and then the Ultimate Edition shelf. I have all the eras besides the Modern Era, which is in the bin, which I'll show a little glimpse of that real quick. here's the modern era bin for all the setups and everything for the weekly setup reviews of Monday Night Raw. Sometimes when I do SmackDown, and then all the pay-per-views, and then that's really all I use it for, or for just playing with. Also, I have two AEW bins, one for the non-main roster. They're all main roster, but not on TV as much compared to the guys that are on TV a lot. The women's bin, with all my women's figures. But that is all like the figures and everything. Also, I have more and more accessories. These are like pieces to figures, or figures that aren't being used. Like, for example, my Logan Paul. It's not really Logan Paul, but just like figures I don't use a lot, or headless figures because they're on something else. Here I got all my cloth accessories, titles, and then like harder, like smaller, like hard piece accessories like this. And then here all the heads and hands. Heads are in the baggies, and hands are here. Over here in my gaming setup, I kind of like filming area, I have my big poster for Avengers put over here for the actual wrestling stuff. I have I don't have every single one, but I have a bunch of the old 80s LJN WWF figures. These are all really old. That's why they're really beat up, but they're cool. And then all the muscle figure WWF figures. Well, man, Junkyard Dog's knocked over. A Jax Yokozuna, a Chris Benoit Jax figure, and then we got Hollywood Hulk Hogan, like He-Man size figure, a little Brock Lesnar. And then up here, it's one of my favorite shelves. I think it looks really cool. We got the box for the retro size figures, really cool box. And there's the SCU poster I was talking about. Another ringside pamphlet. We got a bunch of retro figures, some of the remakes, like the newer ones that are made by Mattel, and then the old Hasbro ones. These are all WWF wrestlers that are in the ring. Over here are like modern era wrestlers: Bray Wyatt, Sami Zayn, Braun Strowman, Ricochet, Seth Rollins, Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, Goldberg, Chris Jericho, Randy Orton. And up here we got a bunch of guys like Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, Bruce the Barber Beefcake, Hot Rod Roddy Piper, Jake the Snake, Bray Wyatt's dad, Undertaker, Diesel, Macho Man, Shawn Michaels, Kane, Undertaker, Goldust, a bunch of them up there. Over here also the LGNs. I got the WWE 2016 roster manual, like magazine, Hulk Hogan, Mean Gene, Andre the Giant, all these LJNs. Then up here I have the Rock's autograph. It is certified. There's that sticker giving Cody Rhodes the rock bottom. So I get my favorite wrestler and then the poster, and then the one of the greatest of all time autograph. Got some little wrestling figures, 2 belts. There's the Kenny Omega DC poster, and then here's the arena again. And then I got a WWE like poster there. I guess just in this video I'll do a quick view of the arena. I got the ring here. Also down here I got the Raw like light up ring. And we got the whole crowd full with a bunch of fans. We got a ringside little thing. We got Nikolai Volkov as the ref, me and Gene Okerlund announcing. Got a clock for time, and then the bell. A WWE announce desk with some a water bottle, paper, some microphones. We got Taz and Tony Schiavone on commentary. WrestleMania logo, and then a YouTube logo for YouTube. All these different fans, all these different signs, a lot of LA Knight signs, a lot of Cody signs, Stone Cold What signs, CM Punk, RKO, yes, ringside, Dolph Ziggler, Almighty, Moxley, McIntyre, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, all these different signs. They got the Mattel Creations Raw's War, Attitude Era ring, Undertaker in all black for being a cameraman, more fans. And here's the stage, the Raw stage, with the ambulance next to it, with the custom ramp printed out. But overall, this is my I guess like tour of my whole collection. I was gonna just do shelving, but I decided on not doing the arena too. Also, that's really it. I got just like some random stuff as well down here in this bin, and like down here it's kind of a mess, but just accessories like Wreck and Slam stuff. And then in here, this is like the most random bin of wrestling figures. Just all wrestling figures and the most random things, like Ninja Turtle wrestlers, old Jax figures, old Toys Biz WCW figures, a Peacemaker figure, all sorts of random stuff. But all of it is used here and on the channel, the JRW Live, to make wrestling stuff for the channel, make wrestling videos. But this JRW, make sure to like, subscribe, stay tuned for more wrestling figure content and more just stuff of like reviews on the channel, anything wrestling related to this JRW. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.